Hi there, I think I made a video on this Marshall before, Dynamic Base 2700 I think it is. They're a nightmare really to work on, and this is the third and final time this has come in because I'm not going to honour my warranty anymore because I think the customer is abusing this amp. He's hiring it out and they're turning up to maximum and plugging in and unplugging speakers when it's switched on, which you should never do with a power amplifier like this. And basically this is the main board here. There's a valve. What happened was the first time it came in, I received it as in a terrible state. All of the transistors here, the power transistors at the back, were blown, all of them, catastrophically, all blown. And there's obviously blowing fuses and stuff like that wasn't working. So it went back to the customer, who's a shop in Curitiba, and he called me up about 3 or 4 weeks later and said it's not working, it just stopped for nothing. I said, what? How could that be the case? And when I had it in, I found that the input transformer here, the mains transformer, was in short circuit in the primary, and the fuse had gone obviously, and every time I plugged in my lamp it was at full brightness. So obviously everything connected to the secondary is on here. Nothing could have gone here. I checked all the transistors again and they were fine. Everything was fine on the board, so I unplugged everything on the secondary side, which are these three. These are 20, then you have these at the back here, 80, and there's a blue for 0 and 80, and then I think you have 40, 0, 40 here. So I unconnected all of those, numbered them 1 to 5, and took photos so I knew where everything went. And what I did is I just switched it on again with the lamp. Primary's connected underneath here, and the lamp shone up, so I thought, right, the mains transformer's gone. On the primary side, there's nothing on the secondary that could have caused it, especially nothing I replaced here. Only possibility is because this is a 127 volt unit or 120 volt unit, they must have plugged it into 220, because here in Brazil you have two tensions. You have 127, which is most common, and also you have 220 as well, and it's very common that people plug things in 220 thinking it's 127, because they don't really label the outlets here. It's nuts, really, madness. So the customer tried to tell me, oh, it's working for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it went wrong. But obviously that wasn't the case. Obviously they plugged it in 220 and they were misleading me, trying to get the job done for free. So when I discovered it was a short circuit transformer, it could only be that either there was a massive spike on the mains which knocked it out, or they plugged it into 220 and didn't tell me about it. So in that case I said to them, look, I'll cover the labour, but you've got to pay for this transformer primary to be re-rolled. So they said, all right, we'll do that. They did that, did it perfectly, worked fantastically, nothing wrong with any transistors I replaced before. So then about a month passed by and he rang up again and said, look, it's gone again, insinuating that it's something I'd done or whatever. And I thought, what have they done to it? So first thing I did is I checked the transformer, that's fine. Unplugged all of these, switched it on, no light. When I plugged these back in, started to become a light. Not on this one, but on these high tension type ones. So I checked all the transistors again. I found that pretty much all of them had gone. Again, well, quite a few had gone. You can see how many I replaced there, including fuses and all sorts of things. So I thought, well, what am I going to do? I ordered all the parts. I didn't get the components from here because the shops here in Curitiba, they buy from AliExpress. They're all clones. 5 times out of 10 they don't work. So I ordered the right components in from Mercado Livre, which is like eBay here in Brazil. And I ordered 2 pairs of output transistors and fitted them, switched it on with my lamp. The lamp ascended. I thought, what is going on here? So I checked everything out, all the capacitors. The bias circuit was exploded there, so I replaced all of those components on there. Thought, what is going on? So I checked the output transistors and found that they were in short circuit. So it was only this one, and this one, which are the power transformers that I ordered on Mercado Livre. So I tested them on my component tester here and on my multimeter, and they were completely short-circuited. I didn't even put a load in, so it's nothing to do with the load being causing a problem. So, you know, they just went virtually straight away. So there we go. So I took them out, and I'm going to send them back. They're definitely fakes. And when I was taking one out, I mean, this isn't the one, but just to say, the label there, see that? When I was taking it out, I took it out with and rubbed the heatsink compound off the back with this cloth, just to clean it up so that it looked all right when the guy got it back. It wasn't covered in gunk. And as I was rubbing it off the back, this was obviously rubbing a bit at the front as well, and some of the lettering rubbed off. So then I thought, wow, there we go, 100% fake Chinese rubbish. So there we go. That's another reason, just another reason why I'm leaving Brazil and coming back to England, because even though I know that there is fakes in England as well, also on eBay there's a lot of people selling new old stock stuff, and I think people are, you know, they're not going to buy from AliExpress and resell, because British engineers are too intelligent to spot that, and they don't buy that rubbish from AliExpress. So there we go. Here has been a nightmare for everything to do with components, and you know, I can no longer rely on anything I buy, even, well, obviously from all the shops, component shops in the city that I live, Curitiba, and I can't trust Mercado Livre, eBay. So there we go. If I've got no confidence in the components, it's taken me quite a long time to sort this out, principally because of these fake components around. So also there are quite a few people here that just don't tell the truth, that lie constantly. So that's not good either. So I'm not knocking Brazil, because I love this country. It's fantastic. And if we had Jair Bolsonaro, if he was still president, I wouldn't leave here. I would put up with these little things and find something else to do maybe. But because he's not president anymore, that's another reason to go. So anyway, I thought I'd show you this. I've only got 2 more things to do. I've got this, and also the amplifier here that I put a video on recently. Unfortunately, I've got to send the transformer back so that they can put a 16 ohm terminal on that as well, because the customer says it's no good 4 ohm and 8 ohm. His speakers are 16, so I have to try and negotiate and get another transformer for that, or get them to make another one up, or rewind the secondary so there's a 16 ohm tap. But that works perfectly, that amp, with the transformer as it is in 8 ohms, so that's good. I might do a video on this later, which is a CD204, which has got problems. I just put it on the shelf. When I took it off, it's got problems, so I may well do one on this as well coming up. But after that, that might be it for videos for a little while, and then I'm obviously going to England in just over 2 weeks, so I'll have some more videos from England, and I'll be servicing in England as well. So if you need to get in touch with me, just obviously go to Delatronics.com, which has always been my website, and have all the information you need to know there about where I'm located and my contact details, etc. Thanks very much for watching.